Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Oh yeah, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the, that was perfectly timed, that music, and a complete accident, by the way. Hey, if you can see me and hear me, can you just please let me know in the chat that this is working? Because I have no idea if this is working right now. So please just let me know in the chat if this is working. And in the meantime, I am going to attempt to see who is actually here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to pop out the, oh no, he's gone full screen and now we can't see anything. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a professional, right? So just bear with me. Here we go. Attendees, let me see if I can just get this. How do I get this attendee? Here we go. There's the little arrow, and that's the one I want right there. And I can drag the participants over onto that's beautiful. Now I can see who's here. All right. Also, I think the chat might be disabled. Here we go. Attendees can now chat with everyone. Yes, please let me know in the chat. Okay, let me know in the chat that you are here. Woohoo! Yes, excellent. And I'm going to go back to my full screen mode here so I can see you all. All right. And if I do this and then move that over to that screen, now I can see you. Excellent. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Hans Thompson is here. Fantastic. So is Samantha Ferrier and Yolanda Gallahan, Trevin Spencer, Peter Wright. Hey, Peter Wright. Romano Studer is here. Let me go full screen on that one there. Here we go. Bit of a roll call here. Charlie Dwyer, Artie. Hey, Artie, how you doing? Angie Neal, Anthony, Caroline Golden, Christopher Stratman, Cody Stinson, David Murren from South Australia, Don Smith, Helen Wakefield from New South Wales, James Rowlands, Jeremy Moff, Joan Pounds, Keith Eldridge, Manuel Pavia, Nick Sackman, Pat Lindley. G'day, Pat. Pat's from Mavericks Club. Paul Carey, Peter Wright, Romano Studer, Rory Flynn, Stephen Paul Samanathan. Is that how I say your name? Stephen Paul Samanathan. Terry Loving, Tom Leetier, Trevin Spencer, Takura Matthews, Yolanda Gallahan. Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. There are more people coming into the room. Just come in and find a seat up the back there, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to kick off very, very shortly. And the purpose of why you are here, the purpose of this, I'm just going to turn my notifications off. I have notifications going off left, right, and center, because I'm a very popular, busy person. It's actually my wife trying to get hold of me. Nothing urgent, though. You'll be pleased to know. Here we go. Go into, come on. Go into, there we go. Do not disturb for 1 hour. There we go. The purpose of why we are here, of course, is to make sure that we are on track to achieve our goals for 2022. All right. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here. This is totally free, by the way. We just want to help you guys stay on track to achieve your goals for 2022. Now, just let me know in the comments here, please. Can you hear me okay? Am I loud enough? Can you hear my voice? Can you see the screen? I just want to make sure that this is a good experience for you guys and that you can hear me and see me. Yep. Hey, Yogesh is here. Hey, Yogesh. Awesome. All good. Great. Excellent. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. This is a goal setting workshop, how to set meaningful goals and actually achieve them. How to set meaningful goals and actually achieve them, right? Just let me know in the chat if at any point you can't hear me. Let me know in the chat. Hopefully it's all working. But if at any point I drop out or whatever, just let me know in the chat, okay? I do believe it should all be working at the moment, which is good. Okay, so there's me. Thank you very much. We will go back to the slides now. So here's what we're going to cover today. We're going to cover how to make your goals meaningful. How to make your goals meaningful. This is probably the number one reason I think that people don't achieve their goals, is because the goals don't actually mean anything. We're also going to cover the anatomy of an achievable goal. I said this in the videos leading up to this webinar this week. It's actually impossible to achieve a goal that you set if you don't have the correct anatomy of the goal. It's actually impossible to achieve it. The reason, goal setting industry, by the way, is a multi-billion dollar a year industry. There are goal setting experts and daily planner books and goal setting frameworks and workshops on every street corner. And the reason it is a multi-billion dollar a year industry is because most people are really bad at setting and achieving goals. But it's not your fault. It's just that no one's actually shown you how to set an achievable goal. And we're going to break that down on this call today and show you how to set a goal that you can actually achieve, okay? Which is very exciting. We're also I'm going to give you my daily routine to make sure you succeed. It's a very simple 5-step daily routine to make sure you succeed. And I'm going to show you how to build your goal achieving dream team. Okay. The 3 people that you need to have around you to make sure, on your dream team, to make sure that you actually achieve your goals. Okay. So who is this for? Let me be very clear. This particular workshop is designed for anyone who is serious about growing their business. And as you know, we're called Agency Mavericks. We are in the business of helping web design and SEO and digital marketing agencies. But frankly, anyone watching this who wants to grow their business or improve any part of their life, really, I'm not a life coach. Please do not confuse me for a life coach. But anyone who wants to change something in their life and is serious about making that change, this is perfect for you, okay? This is not right for people who are just want a quick win or a quick fix, or who want to get rich quick or want a magic bullet, right? This is not a magic bullet. This does require you to do some actual work. But the good thing is it's not hard labor. We don't have to be lifting bricks or doing anything strenuous. It just requires you to change a couple of very, very small behaviors that over time will pay massive dividends, okay? So why is this important now? Well, one thing I've observed over the last few months is, as we're kind of coming out of and going back into COVID, right? Angie says, getting rich quick would still be helpful. Yes, it would be, but we all know what it's not sustainable and not possible, right? You get rich quick, you go broke quick. That's the way that works. As we've come out of COVID and we've come out of lockdown, and now some of us are going back into COVID and we're just learning to live with COVID, I've observed that a lot in myself and our team and our customers and our clients and the general kind of business community at large is that people are frantically now trying to catch up on the 2 years that we feel like we've missed out on. And what I've noticed is a lot of people are just throwing shit at the wall and trying to do too much, right? Thank you, Angie. And so I think this is important now, because I think it's a really good opportunity to just reset, just take a minute, slow down, get really clear about what it is you actually want to achieve, and then put some structures in place to make sure you get there. And this is your life, by the way. Like, your goals are your goals. They're not going to impact me in any way, shape, or form. I know what my goals are, and I'm working towards achieving those goals. Your goals are your goals. So if you don't set goals and you don't achieve them, it's your life. It's your business. It's not going to impact me at all. I'm just here to help you understand what's working for me right now and what's working for our clients and our audience, in the hope that it helps you in some way. And why am I doing that? Well, because you know how this works. If we provide value and we help you achieve something in some way and we help you improve, you might just turn around and go, hey, you know what? I actually want to work with you guys to help me grow my agency. And at which point we can have a conversation about how we do that in one of our programs. Okay. That's why we do this. We genuinely get out of bed every day to help freelancers and agency owners grow. That's why we exist. So I have no expectation that anyone on this call is going to end up working with us, by the way. It's totally fine if you don't. I'm not going to go and cry in the corner and rock myself to sleep, okay? I'm going to be fine either way. I just want to help you guys, all right? That's why we're here. So having said that, I think this is really important now because people are feeling overwhelmed by all the things. So I just want to break this down into a really simple framework that you can follow to help you get some traction and help you get moving in the right direction, all right? So let's talk about how to make your goals meaningful. And I will cue up here cheesy image of me playing with my kids in the park on a Saturday morning. Oscar's become obsessed with footy, and which is a game that we play here in Australia. And so we were out there kicking the footy at the park, and I sat down, and Goldie crawled into my lap and reached up and grabbed my face and tried to pull it off my skull. And my wife happened to snap a photo of it. It's no secret that is why I do what I do. This is why I do what I do. You're looking at them right there. It's Oscar, who's just turned 5, and Goldie, who was 2 in April. And my wife, of course. This is why I do what I do, because I want to provide a great life for these little tykes. And I want to, provide a good future for them. And also there's, something about my grandfather's legacy. My grandfather was just a great helper. My mum's dad, he just helped people all the time. I don't know why. I never got the opportunity to ask him why he did that, but he was just a great man in the community. He was a completely flawed character, by the way, but he was a great man in the community who helped people out by getting them connected with local services and helping them navigate different government departments. And he was very well known in the local community, and he was very well known with all the local and state politicians. And you would walk down the street with him and everyone knew who Bill Patrick was, which was my grandfather's name. And so there's something about that rubbed off on me. And also, these 2 little kids here is why I do what I do. So my question for you is, why are you here? Why are you here? Please let me know in the chat. This is your opportunity to let me know in the chat. Why are you here? Let me know in the chat. I'll give you a minute to think about it and write it down. And if you don't know, that's fine. If you're just here because Troy was running a webinar and said it'd be a good idea to turn up, then just say that. It's totally fine. There's no right or wrong answer here, by the way. Just tell me why you are here. Nick Sackman says, to do better. Rory Flynn, g'day, Rory, how are you? Why am I here? The same, for the people I made. Exactly. Artie is here to make my mum proud and make tons of money. I love it, Artie. Absolutely love it. Manuel is here to grow, grow, grow. Tukara here is same, family and personal improvement, self-mastery, yes. Angie is to enjoy my holiday this year, to make sure I know my goals are on track for 2022. Says Pat Linley, Terry Loving, needed an injection of motivation. My own little one, says Abel Smith, not here yet, but on the way. Oh, congratulations, Christopher Stratman, to set good attainable goals so I can make plans and then execute. I'm overwhelmed and need to refocus, says Helen Wakefield. Yep. I liked the PDM course, and then goal achievement mastery would be valuable, says Brian Duckworth. Excellent. Charlie Dwyer, grow my business in a sustainable way to allow me to travel with Dad around Australia, to support my dad to travel back to Hawaii for 6 months at a time, to be able to afford my rent and still eat. Awesome. Great. Love these motivations. To create a thriving business that helps others and create a legacy, says Jeremy Moff. And to focus so I can join Mavericks Club, says Cody Stinson. Love it. Particularly like that one, Cody. Excellent. That's probably my favorite. All right. So thank you for sharing that. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why you are not achieving your goals, because I guarantee that there's 2 things I can guarantee. One is that the goals that you have set are not connected to the meaning behind them, right? The goals that you have set are not connected to the meaning behind them. And 2, the goals that you have written down are not following the correct anatomy for an actual achievable goal. So this is a bit of a life hack, this workshop, right? It's how to set goals that you can actually achieve. It's actually really simple when you know how to do it. Joan says, I want to know what Troy does on a daily basis to create success. You'd be surprised. It's called shopping on Amazon. I'm only half joking. All right. So which way do I go now? Do I go left or right? Ah, damn. I go right. Here we go. Now I'm going to go right. Now I'm going to go left. There we go. So here's why you're not achieving your goals, because your goals are not connected to your why and they're not following the correct anatomy. So let's dive into this. Let's talk about the anatomy of an achievable goal. By the way, just before we do that, let's come back to the reason that you are here, right? I know you've written it down in the chat here, but I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper. Why are you here? Why is setting and achieving goals important to you? And the other question I'm going to ask that I want you to write down is, what happens if we get to the end of 2022 and you haven't achieved the goals that you've said you want to achieve? Now, most of us would have set goals at the start of the year in January, or maybe December. If you really got your shit together and you're proactive, maybe you set some goals in December last year for 2022. Most of us would have done it in January, start of a new year. Some of us here in Australia, for example, we may have done it at the end of June for the new financial year. Okay. If we get to the end of 2022 and you are not going to achieve those goals and you are so far off track, it's not funny. What's the impact or the consequences of you not achieving those goals? Right? Is it that you're going to be unhappy, poor, pissed off with yourself, embarrassed? I want you to go as hard as you can on painting the worst possible scenario if you don't achieve the goals. The reason I want you to get really graphic and really detailed about this is because this is the future that we are going to avoid. Okay. One thing I've learned over the years, the reason that goal setting, I've learned a lot over the years, but one thing I've learned over the years is the reason that goal setting is a multi-billion dollar a year industry. And the reason that most people are terrible at setting and achieving goals is because the pain of not achieving those goals is not real. And people will move way faster to avoid pain than to achieve pleasure. Okay? Think about it. You burn your finger on the coffee machine like I did this morning. It's like, oh, holy shit, that's hot. Cold tap on, finger under the cold tap for 20 minutes. That's bloody hot. Can someone please finish making my coffee? I just burnt my finger. Ow, that's really hot. But what did I do when I wanted to make a coffee? I just kind of moseyed on into the kitchen. Gonna make myself a coffee with my beautiful coffee machine that I love. I wasn't running to make myself a coffee, but I ran to put the burnout on my finger. All true story, by the way. People move faster to avoid pain than to achieve pleasure. So I want you to write down the painful vision of your future if you don't achieve these goals. Okay? I was on a call recently with one of my mentors, and he said, this is what happens. It was a call about sales. He said, this is what happens if you don't make enough calls to prospects and you don't close enough customers to hit your revenue targets. This is what happens. Hey, Mum, I'm really sorry that I can't afford to get you in-home care now that you're old and you need it, because I didn't make enough calls to prospects because I was too scared and I chickened out. But I hear there's a really nice home down the corner that they have really nice mashed potato. So I'm going to put you there instead. Now, I was on the call, I was going, holy shit, dude. Like, wow, that's like full on. That is really full on. The point he was trying to make is that's the future that you're headed for if you don't change your behavior now. So that for him, that was like, I'm never going to put my mum in a home. I'm going to pay for in-home care. That was his reality. That was something that was important to him. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with putting your parents in a home, all right? That's not what this conversation is about. Please, there's no judgment here. I'm making a point. The example is that was the future that he wanted to avoid, and he was very clear about it. Oh, yes, Adi, I'm a student first. Mentors have mentors. So what is the future that you are trying to avoid? Write it down so that it frightens the shit out of you. Okay? by the way, hadn't planned to talk about that. It just kind of came up. So, there we go. So here's the anatomy of an achievable goal. Now that you understand why your goal is important and you understand the future that you're trying to avoid, and if you don't achieve your goals, this is potentially what I'm looking at. Now that you understand that, let's craft a goal that you can actually achieve. Here is the anatomy of an achievable goal. The first thing an achievable goal needs is an active name. I'm going to show you examples of all this, by the way. Your goal needs to have an active name, right? So here's an example. Need new clients. That's not an active name, right? That's a passive name. I need new clients. Woe is me. I need new clients. I can't do anything about that. It's passive. An active name is acquire new clients. Oh, okay. So what's the goal here? To acquire new clients. New clients is the outcome, by the way. New clients is the outcome, right? It's not a goal. New clients. So what are you working on? New clients. No, sorry, that's an outcome. What are you working on? Oh, I need new clients. You're a victim. Sorry. What are you working on? Acquiring new clients. Excellent. That's empowering. I know what you're doing. Acquire is a verb. You're doing something. Verbs are a doing word. So acquire new clients is an active name. Make sense? It's still not very good. It's a bit vague, but it's better than need new clients, right? The second thing an achievable goal needs to have is it's got to be measurable, okay? And you have to know what it looks like when you achieve it. Now, this is not, by the way, some of you may be familiar with SMART goals, and yes, I am a big fan of SMART goals, but this is not a breakdown of the SMART goal acronym, right? SMART goals are great, but this is a bit of an augmentation of SMART goals, right? SMART goals are, by the way, for those of you who don't know, SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. That's what the SMART acronym stands for. This is not a masterclass on SMART goals. However, I do believe that an achievable goal needs to be measurable. Otherwise, you don't know when you've achieved it. Okay, so it does need to be measurable. So let me give you an example. Acquire new clients is okay. Acquire 15 new clients is better. Okay, because it is measurable. The next thing that an achievable goal needs to have is a deadline. It's got to have a deadline. Otherwise, there's no consequence of not achieving it, and we don't know where the finish line is. So what are you doing? Oh, I'm just running. Okay. You're running 100 meters, or you're running 400 meters, or you're running a marathon? Oh, I'm just running like Forrest Gump. I'm just running. Right. But it's a race. Oh, yeah, I'm going to win. Where's the finish line? No idea. Wow. So when do you stop? Don't know. Okay. How are you going to win? Not sure. Okay. Good luck with that. Let me know how you get on. So must have a deadline. So here's a better example. Acquire 15 new clients, or acquire 15 new clients by September 30. Yes. Now we're getting somewhere. The next thing that an achievable goal must have is it must have clear success criteria. And this is the big one that most people miss. You won't see this in the SMART goal school of thought, right? It must have clear success criteria. And let me just tell you a quick story about what it looks like to win a gold medal. I've never won a gold medal for anything meaningful. My parents own a trophy business, so they send me gold medals all the time, but that's just weird. I've never actually won a gold medal. I won plenty of silver and bronze when I was doing little athletics as a kid. There was one kid, Dion. He used to beat me all the time. In fact, when we were teenagers, he became an actor. So did I. And he got more parts than me. Dion was my nemesis. And he used to beat me in little athletics all the time. He used to get first place. And I got a whole scrapbook at home full of second and third place ribbons. I think I got one first place in like the triple jump or something random. but I always ran second as a runner. However, I know what it looks like to win a gold medal. So if I said to you, hey, what's the goal? Well, we're going to win the gold medal at the Olympics in the 400 meters run, 400 meter men's run. We're going to win the gold medal. Excellent. Okay. So what's the success criteria? Well, I just got to get across the finish line first. Oh, okay. Sure. So you cross the finish line before everyone else. You run the 400 meters, you cross the finish line, and you win the gold medal. Yeah, that's right. I would beg to differ. I think the success criteria for you winning the gold medal, how will we know when you've won the gold medal? Well, I crossed the finish line first. I'm not sure about that. I've seen people cross the finish line first and then not get the gold medal because they were disqualified or they tested positive to anabolic steroids. I reckon the success criteria, how will we know when you've won the gold medal? I think you'll be on the winner's podium with the gold medal around your neck and the national anthem playing in the background. I reckon that's when we know you've won the gold medal. That's the success criteria. Okay. So I keep doing that. That's the success criteria. Okay. So have a look at this. The success criteria for acquiring 15 new clients by September 30. How will we know when you've acquired 15 new clients by September 30? What I'm looking at here is what will we see in the business to know that that has been done? Here are some examples. Wrong button. Here are some examples. 15 new clients have paid a deposit. So I'm going to pretend that we're doing this over July, August, and September, right? 15 new clients by September 30 have paid a deposit, and I can look at my bank statement and go, check this out. There's 15 line items there where a deposit has been paid by a new client. Excellent. What else will we see in the business to know that we've acquired 15 new clients by September 30? Well, 8 of those projects have actually been launched. 8 of those new projects have been launched because we know it typically takes us about 6 weeks to launch a project. We can work on about 4 or 5 projects at a time. So by September 30, 8 of those 15 new clients should have their projects launched. Excellent. Now we could go one step further and say that 8 new projects have been archived in ClickUp, right? 8 new projects launched and project and folder in ClickUp archived. How else will we know that we've acquired 15 new clients by September 30? 5 new case studies from Ideal Client Avatar published on our website. So we've acquired 15 clients, we've launched 8 projects, and 5 of those new clients have given us a case study, and they are our Ideal Client Avatar, and we've published those case studies on our website. That, ladies and gentlemen, is excellent success criteria. You know why? Because I am pretty sure I can get out of bed every day if I know that I'm chasing 5 new case studies by the end of September. What do I have to do to get 5 new case studies by the end of September? I have to onboard 15 new clients, deliver 8 of those projects, and get 5 case studies. What do I need to do to get the gold medal around my neck? I need to get to the Olympics. I need to get on the starter blocks. I need to get through the heats. I need to get into the final. I need to get on the starter block. I need to take off. I need to run the 400 meters, cross the finish line first, not get disqualified, and not take any anabolic steroids. And chances are I'll be on the winner's podium with the gold medal and the national anthem. But I'm not getting out of bed to get on the starter blocks. I'm getting out of bed for the gold medal, right? I was just getting out of bed to win the race and not win the gold medal. I'd dose up on steroids, wouldn't I? I'd cheat because I don't give a shit about the gold medal. I just want to win. Make sense? So the success criteria is super important, right? I'm getting out of bed to launch 8 new projects and get 5 new case studies by the end of September. In order to do that, I need to onboard 15 new clients before then. And how will I know when I've done that? Their deposits paid. There's no point acquiring 15 new clients if 6 of them are going to refund because I let them down. So this success criteria is, I think, the piece that is missing in most goals. And this, by the way, is how you make a goal achievable, by having very clear, descriptive, quantifiable, measurable success criteria. Okay? Okay. Also, your goal must be meaningful. So finally, your goal must be meaningful. And how do you make a goal meaningful? Well, go back to the start of our call here and remind yourself why you're here. Why are you here? Right? So in this case, if you are here, Angie Neal, because you want to enjoy your holiday this year with your family and not work on your laptop while you're on holidays, then maybe you want to put here on your notepad that you're going to reward yourself with a 3-week holiday, which is booked and paid for by September 30. Maybe you take the holiday in December or January. That's entirely up to you. But the 3-week holiday is booked and paid for by September 30. And you can even give yourself a little vacation sticker, right? That is what makes the goal meaningful. Now, this one pager here is, take a screenshot, ladies and gentlemen. I will give you a moment to take a screenshot of that, because that right there is the anatomy of an achievable, meaningful goal. It has an active name that is measurable and has a deadline. It has success criteria that is meaningful and measurable and achievable, and it has a meaning wrapped around it. In order, when we do this, when we achieve this, we're going to book ourselves a 3-week holiday. It's going to be booked and paid for by the 30th of September, and I'm going to take my family away, and I'm not going to work on that holiday. Okay, that's the meaning. So every day you look at this and say, right, what do I need to do today in order to meet this success criteria? I'll come back to the daily routine in a moment. Okay. What I want to know now is what's been most valuable about this so far. Please let me know in the comments what has been most valuable about this so far. Please just let me know in the chat what has been most valuable about this so far. I will give you a moment to let me know in the chat, and I'll bring up some music. It's like late night jazz club, late night piano bar. Artie says, helped me declutter my goals. Alex says, goal must be meaningful, gives a great vision to drive towards. Yes, Angie says, visualizing my holiday. Rory says, success criteria, the steps. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Specific, not vague, active. Love it. What's been most valuable about this so far? Let me know in the chat. My wife walked through and said, hey, SMART goals. Yes, that's right. Criteria for success to give real meaning to the goal. The thing about, I love SMART goals. The problem I've always had with SMART goals, and I've used SMART goals for years. I won't write a goal unless it's SMART. The problem I've always had with SMART goals is that I've never tied it to my why. I've never been able to wrap it up in meaning, right? So I like the SMART goal that ends with a reward. Smarter, smart, end with reward. Smarter, there you go. I just made that up. Smarter goals, end with reward. Yeah, it's very clear, but we need to know the training to get the gold medal. Sure, totally. That's right. The correct use of verbiage and the steps for making goals that are specific and attainable. I think how you state the goal and the reason why are so important. Absolutely. The reason why is like, if you don't know why you're trying to achieve this goal, who freaking cares if we get there? What's the impact of not achieving this goal? Nothing. Then what? It doesn't matter, does it? Right? It just doesn't matter. We achieve the goal. Artie says, what's cool about this is that we can use this strategy in every aspect of life, not just business. Correct. You know what else? Feel free, by the way, to totally steal this framework and use it with your clients, right? One of the first questions I like to ask clients is, what's broken? Oh, okay, great. And what are we trying to achieve? Well, and they give you some vague kind of, well, not really sure. Would you like to get really clear about what it is you're trying to achieve? Oh, that'd be great. Okay. So use this framework. You can totally just steal what you've learned here and use it with your clients. I give you full permission. Joan says, I always struggle with what it takes to actually attain the SMART goal. Cold calls, video, more articles. So I promise you, if you ask, the how is easy. The how is easy, easy, easy. As Oscar says, Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. The how is easy. You know why the how is so easy? I'm going to push the wrong button here. You ready? Oh, got the right one. You know, thanks, Jeremy. You know why the how is so easy? Because, let me just go back here through my slides and show you something magical. Whoop, too far. Too far, Troy. You always go too far. The how is easy because I know why I'm doing it. And more importantly, I know what happens if I don't get there. And that's terrifying. Right? The how is easy when you know this. If you know your why and you connect your goal with your why, the how, I'm not saying it's not hard work. It is hard work. But figuring it out is actually not difficult at all. Right? Not difficult at all. Once you know why. I went on a holiday a little over a year ago with my family and the cousins and my sister-in-law. And I spent every day of that holiday on the phone doing sales calls with customers. A year later, I did the same holiday, and my goal was to not work on that holiday. I took my laptop on the holiday that I just went on in April this year. Same holiday, different location, same family, exactly the same people, in-laws, cousins, kids, in the pool. I had to log in twice. Once to move some money into a bank account so that the team could pay for stuff, and two, to get on a call with Tisu, our marketing officer, our chief marketing officer, to talk about some stuff. And frankly, I could have done both of those things on the phone. I didn't need my laptop at all. And that's because I set myself a goal over a year ago that next year, when we go away for the Easter break, I'm not working because I want to hang out with the kids in the pool. So the how is easy if you know your why, Joan. Yeah. Artie, smart goals plus paid discovery sprinkled with client acquisition formula equals party time. Exactly. All right. Let's dive into the daily routine to set you up for success. The daily routine to set you up for success. We are going to do some Q&A, by the way, so stick around for that. And also, I have a little special. I have something a little special coming up for you. Okay, I have something a little special coming up for you, so stick around for that. Where we can actually help you do this. Don't worry, I'm not pitching anything. There's nothing to buy here. There's no smart goals course at the end of this, okay? But I do have an opportunity for some of you to go faster and get some help getting there. So stick around and I'll tell you all about that. Now, in the meantime, wrong button again. In the meantime, let's talk about the daily routine to set you up for success. Here we go. Your daily routine to achieve your goals. This is what I do. Number one, practice gratitude. Now, I know that might sound like complete woo-woo, but here's the thing. It's really difficult to be resentful or pissed off or frustrated and grateful at the same time. And the law of attraction just happens to be true, right? You attract more into your life of the things you focus your energy on. Let me break this down for you and stay with me here, please. This is really, really important. And I know, like, if you're not into the woo-woo stuff and you think this is a bunch of baloney, that's fine. But just humor me for a second and just for a second, suspend your disbelief and go, all right, what if this is true? What you think about is what you manifest. So let me give you a very, 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 very simple example. I need clients. If that's what you're thinking, If you're thinking, I need more clients, man, just got to get more clients, need more clients. If you're thinking, I need more clients, and you're saying, I need more clients, your subconscious, which is a very powerful but ultimately quite stupid computer, it just responds to ones and zeros, really. Okay. It's a great problem solver, but it only responds to the information that you give it. And if you're saying, I need clients, I need more 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 clients, and you're thinking about the fact that you need more clients, God damn, I need more clients, I just got to get me some more clients so I can get some money. And your subconscious goes, okay, you need more clients. And your subconscious then goes into overdrive to keep you in a state where you need more clients. And what that means is that you will actually sabotage getting more clients, because you can't need more clients and acquire more clients. The very act of acquiring more clients means, oh, I don't need more clients anymore because I've got them. You can't need them and acquire them at the same time. You can't need more money and have enough money at the same time. It's impossible. I'm cold. I need to put more clothes on. You put more clothes on, you're no longer cold. You can't say, I need more clothes because I'm cold, because you now have the more clothes. The two things are not congruent. If you focus on what you don't have, if you focus on what you lack, if you focus on what you're missing, if you focus on what you need, you will continue to need it, miss out on it, lack it, and not have it. Because your subconscious, I freaking promise you, your subconscious will go into overdrive and do whatever it takes to keep you in a state where you cannot have the thing that you need, because you are focusing on the missing. You are focusing on what you need. It's impossible to have all the money if you're focused on the fact that you need more money. Your subconscious will just go, okay, we need more money. We need more money. Doesn't matter how much money you have, you will need more money, because that's what you're thinking about. Every single thing in the world started with a thought. I don't even know what this is, right? What is this? Oh, this is a bag for my new headphones. I have wireless headphones. Check this out. I'm going to go for a walk. See ya. No cables on the headphones. Wireless. Plugged into a little wireless thing here, which is plugged into my Rodecaster wireless headphones, right? Why? Because I don't want to be plugged into the desk. You can do whatever you want with that dance, Rory. I don't want to be plugged into the desk. And somebody somewhere also didn't want to be plugged into the desk. So this company called XVive made a wireless transmitter that plugs into the headphone jack of whatever your thing is, and then a little wireless receiver that you put your headphones into. Right? And the problem with all this in the past is the latency, which means I would say, hello, everybody. And in my head, I would hear, hello, everybody, buddy. I would hear a delay, right? These things are zero latency. They are freaking amazing. And they weren't anywhere near as expensive as I thought they would be. Why am I telling you this? Because somebody at some point thought about this problem and focused on it and made it and manifested it and created it. You will create what you think about. So if you are thinking about what you don't have, you will create more of what you don't have. Please write that down. I know it sounds like horse shit, trust me, I come from a very, 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 very modest working class background. And I shouldn't be here where I am now with this business and this life. It just doesn't make any sense, right? But it's because I've reprogrammed the shit in here. Gratitude, by the way, is like the number one thing you can do to stop thinking about what you don't have and focus on what you are grateful for. Because if you focus on what you are grateful for, you will attract more of it. If you tell your subconscious, I'm so grateful for my clients who pay me to play on the internet. That is ridiculous. I get paid to play on the internet. I'm so grateful for my clients. Your subconscious goes, okay. And miraculously works away in the background to bring in more of that because that's what you're focused on. Okay. So practice gratitude. Rant over. Number 2, connect with your why, right? And this is why I think it's really important to have your goals written out like this. I have pictures of my kids in my office. I have pictures of my nephew and my niece in my office. I have goals written out with meaning in my planners and in my Google Drive and wherever I look every day. There's a great book by James Clear called Atomic Habits. And he talks about changing what's on your desk will actually change your behavior, right? So connect with your why every single day. Every single day. Remind yourself, why am I doing this? Okay. The next part of my daily routine is to revisit the success criteria for my goals. What is the success criteria? How will we know when we have succeeded? How will we know when we have succeeded? Now, this is before I do anything. I practice gratitude, connect with your why, revisit the success criteria. I haven't done anything yet. I haven't sent any emails. I haven't done anything. I haven't rung anyone. I haven't set up any ad campaigns. I haven't built a landing page. I haven't written any copy. I haven't done a webinar. I haven't done anything. Okay. I've practiced gratitude, connected with my why, and revisited the success criteria. And then make a decision about the one mission critical task that you can get done today. And let me break this down for you. If you set goals over a 3-month period, for example, 3 months is a pretty good cadence. You can set weekly goals or monthly goals, but 3 months is pretty good. If you set, and I'm talking specifically here about business goals, if you set goals to achieve over 3 months, right? Let me break this down for you. And you complete one mission critical task Monday to Friday, one a day. Send the email, call the person, right? Do the thing, one. You've got 65 opportunities to do one mission critical task to get closer to the success criteria. 65 opportunities, 65 working days, Monday to Friday, in a quarter. There's 13 weeks in a quarter. Monday to Friday, 13 by 5, 65 opportunities to get a little bit closer to the goal. Okay? You don't have, the problem is most people get like 2 weeks before the end of the deadline. They're like, holy shit. It's like Parkinson's law, right? However much time you give yourself to achieve something is how long it will take. So most people just goof off until the last minute and then try and cram overnight. One mission critical task a day. Make sense? Wrong button again. Man, I'm a clown. Now, the last piece of this is to check in with the dream team every day for accountability. I had a conversation with Emily the other day, who's our new CEO. That's right. For those of you who don't know, I resigned as CEO from Agency Mavericks. I resigned as CEO from my own company. Why? Because I want to have more fun doing this with you guys. And I want someone else to take care of everything else. So Emily has taken over as CEO. And I had a conversation with her the other day because I'm on her dream team and she's on my dream team. And I had a conversation with her the other day and I'm like, just be conscious of the fact that you don't try and bite off more than you can chew. There's no rush. This isn't a sprint. Just do one thing at a time. Because we both have a natural kind of desire to just want to do all the things at once, right? Because it's exciting. So, we keep each other accountable. So check in with your dream team every day. Okay. Wrong button again. Far out, man. Here we go. Oof, hello. I'm back. Now, who is the dream team, you ask? Who is this dream team you speak of? Well, the dream team, in my world, consists of a business mentor or coach. I have one. I have several, actually. I have a business coach. Emily has a CEO coach. I have a profit coach. I have a CFO who kind of is also like a financial coach. I have had marketing coaches. I've had sales coaches in the past. I've never had a life coach. I've had therapists. So a business mentor or coach, right? Far out, man. Got to go that way and then that way. Your dream team should also consist of a peer or colleague. That is an accountability buddy, someone in this community. Right? If you're in Mavericks Club, you've got your squadron. If you're in Sales Accelerator, you've got your accountability buddies in Sales Accelerator. Okay. So a peer or colleague. Your dream team should also consist of someone connected to your why. Right? So your partner, your kids, the orphanage that you're helping build, whatever your why is, why ever you're doing this. Someone connected to your why should also be on your dream team. And I like to check in with someone on my dream team every day. It's easy to check in with a family member every day, talk to my wife every day about what's going on and how we're tracking and the progress that we're making. Talk to I don't talk to my business mentor or coach as much as I used to because Emily's doing more of that now, but I talk to my business coach at least once every couple of weeks. I talk to Emily every day. I talk to other entrepreneurs I know. Most weeks, I will have a conversation with another entrepreneur, a peer or a colleague, right? So your dream team should consist of a business mentor or coach, a peer or colleague, and someone connected to your why. Okay? All right. What's been most valuable about this so far? What has been most valuable about the 53 minutes that we have spent here so far? What has been most valuable about this so far? Please let me know in the comments, in the chat. Let me know in the chat what's been most valuable about this so far. I'll give you a moment and play some elevator music. Can you guys hear that music, by the way? Working out the bandwidth of doing the goal can be overwhelming. Breaking down a goal into one mission-critical task per day. The law of attraction bit. I'm always thinking about how I have too much on and can't focus and it doesn't change. A reminder about the importance of gratitude and what you think about, you bring about. Exactly, Takara. I love that. Clearest and most relevant reason for gratitude journaling, hands down. Yes. Brian Duckworth, thank you very much. Finding out I cannot do it on my own. That's right, Christopher. And you shouldn't even try to do it on your own. We're not superheroes. I would not be anywhere close to where I am now if I hadn't enlisted the help of a lot of people over the years. Artie says everything, but to be specific, gratitude practice. Yep. The law of attraction, man, it's just so powerful. Need to make my dream team part of the goals and to be part of their goals too. Exactly. Yes, Yogesh. I'm on a loop with you. I need more clients, says Manuel. Do one mission critical action for one day equals 65 actions in a quarter. Right. Practicing gratitude. So easy to focus on what's broke. Yes. Man, like just take a minute and realize if you get to play on the internet all day and make enough to eat and live, we are very lucky. If you know how to build websites, right? And we know how to like use the internet to attract customers and leads for our clients or whatever we do, there's like less than 0.5% of the people on the planet. In fact, I'm going to say 0.1%, even less than that. You know how I know this? Go to BuzzFeed or any of those tools that show you search volume or what's being shared on social media and type in digital marketing or web design or WordPress or Elementor. There's nothing. There's hardly any. Type in weight loss or how to find a husband or how to quit gambling or like there's a massive search volume, right? Type in most comfortable socks ever. Massive search volume. And then you type in what we do. Hello. Where's the crickets? No. I don't know if you can hear my sound effects or not, but they're crickets, right? You type in what it is that we do. Nothing. No one. Zero. Zip. Hardly anything. Why? Because less than like 0.1% of the people on the planet know how to do what we do. So be grateful for the opportunity that you've got to sit home in your pajamas and play on the internet and earn enough to pay the rent and eat food, right? That's pretty amazing. Yeah. So, yes, you got the right button. Excellent. So let's recap what we have covered. How to make your goals meaningful by tying them to your why. Yeah. The anatomy of an achievable goal, the daily routine to make sure you succeed, and your goal achieving dream team. All right. So here's what I want to do. What would be the impact of achieving meaningful goals? Right? It is, Simon. It is bloody profound. Right? What would be the impact of achieving meaningful goals for you? Just let me know in the chat here, right? What would be the impact of achieving meaningful goals? You know, I remember at the start of this call, I was like, hey, let's paint the horror story of the future of not achieving our goals. Now, what I want you to do is, because it's one thing to be moving away from that undesirable future, but what I also want to do is know that what the desirable future looks like. So we're running away from that horror story and we're running towards paradise. Okay. So what would be the impact of you achieving meaningful goals over the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months? Let me know in the chat. What would be the impact? How would your life be different? What would you experience? How would you feel? Would you feel proud? I know for me, like achieving a big part of why I do what I do is not only because I want to provide for the kids, but I want to set an example. I want them to grow up and go, hey, dad might be a bit of a clown and tell some stupid dad jokes and be a bit of a jerk sometimes, but man, he's achieved quite a bit and he's a bit of a role model that we can look to and go, yeah, that's a pretty good example of someone who, you know, does what they say they're going to do and follows through and has ambition, right? Peace of mind, better life for family, and more traveling, says Artie. Right. Life-changing, more time with the family and more time to do the things I want to do and create legacy, says Jeremy. You've said create legacy twice now, my friend. Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. But a big part of why I do this, because I want to teach my kids resilience and resourcefulness. They're the two biggest things that I want to try and teach my kids is how to get up when you get knocked down, because you're going to get knocked down a lot, how to just get up again, and how to be resourceful, how to figure stuff out. So that's a big part of why I do what I do. And the impact has been incredible, you know. Brian Duckworth and Christopher Strapman going to team up. There you go. Some accountability partners right there. Manuel says health. What would be the impact of you achieving meaningful goals? What would be the impact of you achieving meaningful goals? Am I going to press the right button here? Yes. Excellent. What would be the impact of achieving meaningful goals? What I want to do for some of you is extend an invitation to work with us to help you get super clear about what it is you're trying to achieve, and then get those goals done so that you can achieve what you want to achieve and you can experience the impact and you can add that meaning. So if you would like some help, here's what I want to do. We can't work with everyone, by the way. We're a small company. We're a small team of about, 24 or 25 now. We work with very select clients that we know we can hit a home run with. So I just want to manage your expectations. And I don't mean to be elitist about this, but we just can't work with everyone. That's just the reality. Not everyone is right for us to work with, right? For a number of reasons. However, if you fit the criteria, we will absolutely help you knock it out of the park. And I just want to give you a very, very high level, 3 bullet points really of how we help our clients. Is that okay? Wrong button again. So if you would like some help, what I'm going to do is just invite you to get on a calendar with our team and have a quick chat to see if we can help you. That's all it is, right? Just a quick chat to see if we can actually help you. And if we can't, we will politely say, look, I don't think we can help you right now. You should go do this instead. And we'll try and point you in the right direction. If we can help you, we can have a conversation about what that looks like. So if you'd like some help, here's what we do. The first thing we do is, and I'm talking specifically here about Mavericks Club, which is our mastermind program for agency owners. The first thing we do when we work with clients is sit down and work out a customized plan for you. So we will sit down and work out what your meaningful goals are over the next 12 months or the next 3 years. And we will work out a customized plan to help you achieve your goals, not our goals. We'll help you achieve your goals and we'll help you work out what those goals are. The next thing we will do is give you access to all of the tools and templates you need to work that plan and achieve those goals. There's one thing that drives me nuts more than anything is someone coming along and going, well, here's what you need to do. You need to do blah, 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 then go and do this. I go, oh, great, excellent, okay. And how do I do that? They go, oh, I don't know, go on Google it and figure it out. So we have, I'll just give you an example of some of the tools and templates we have, right? We have org chart builders. If you need to grow your team to get off the tools, but you don't know who to hire next, that's okay. We got you covered. We'll help you figure out who to hire next. We'll then help you put together job scorecards and job ads and recruit the right candidate. And we'll actually help you interview that person and give you all the tools and templates you need to do that. We'll build stuff in ClickUp for you, give you the scripts for the interviews. We will help you set up a sales pipeline and attract more leads. Whatever the plan, whatever your plan says that you need to focus on, we will give you access to all of the tools and templates you need to work that plan so you don't get stuck. All right? Because the last thing I want is for you to have a massive to-do list. I want you to have a very small, meaningful to-do list. And we'll give you access to all the tools and templates to actually get that stuff done. The third thing we're going to do is give you help on tap. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you get stuck, and you will, I want you to know that you can put your hand up and ask for help and get that help. And whether that's from your squadron, whether that's from a coach, whether that's from a customer success manager, whether that's from another Maverick Club agency owner on the other side of the planet, whether that's from someone else in the community, because we have people all over the world in Mavericks Club, wherever you are and whatever time of the day or night you are stuck, you can put your hand up and ask a question and someone will be there to help you. Okay. So giving you access to a lifeline to go, I'm stuck. I need help. Put your hand up and ask a question. We want to give you help on tap. Okay. Which is something that a lot of programs don't offer. We're in a fortunate position because we're spread across the world. We're in multiple time zones that we can do that. So the way this works is we just want to get you on a call to see if we can help you. We don't know if we can help you. The reality is we don't know. I don't know if I can help you right now because I don't know enough about your business or what you're trying to achieve. All right. So just jump on and have a quick chat with our team. Jump on and have a quick chat with our team and we'll see if we can actually help you. The way that we do that, oh, by the way, here's where I'm supposed to show you 8 million testimonials and case studies. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to you've seen these all before, but in case you haven't, Simon Major, when he started out with us, was doing just over 7 figures a year in revenue. He's added an additional 7 figures in recurring revenue, right? So he's not now at 1 million in recurring revenue. He's added an additional $1 million in recurring revenue. When he first joined, he came down and met me in the office, actually, when he first joined Mavericks Club. And he's like, I just want to be able to go into a shop and buy my wife a handbag and not look at the price tag. I'm like, okay, man, if that's what's important to you, then sure, let's do it. And he just ordered a brand new Porsche worth 350 grand. I'm not making this up. It's ridiculous. I know he loves his cars, right? And he never thought that would be possible. Maybe what's more important to you is employing people and helping people. Adam Silverman's grown from 1 to 8 to 7 full-time team members in the last 18 months. And he now has 6 contractors that all feel like part of the team. So he's about 13 or 14 people that work in the business. He's providing jobs for people. He's actually grown more than that. He's onboarded another 2 people. He now got someone doing sales. So he's not involved in sales at all. He's now spending more time running the business and more time on the farm with his wife and his kids, which is where he should be. And Jeanette is providing for her son and herself without going into debt or digging into the savings or burning out. Jeanette is in the UK, by the way. So we've got members all over the world: Australia, US, Canada, New Zealand, UK. This works. We've been doing it a long time. And if we can help you, we'll help you. If we can't, we'll politely let you know that we can't help you. It's a very quick conversation. All you need to do is go to agencymavericks.com/start, agencymavericks.com/start. Book in. This is not some fake scarcity thing. We do have limited availability on our calendar because there's only a couple of us that can take these calls. So please jump on the calendar, book in a call now. I'll have a quick chat. If we're not right, we'll point you in the right direction. If we are right, we can tell you exactly what it looks like working with us, and we can make an informed decision about whether or not working together makes sense, because we don't accept everyone into Mavericks Club. I just want to be clear about that. Okay. All right. So do you guys have any questions? I'm happy to answer some questions here for the next few minutes before I need to bounce. Do you have any questions about what we've covered? Any questions at all? Please let me know in the chat. Probably don't hit me up in the Q&A box because I won't see it. Let me know in the chat if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to answer any questions you've got before I let you go. Thank you, Christopher Stratman. Do you have any specific questions about goal setting, about moving the needle, about what to do next? Where are you stuck? Do you have any specific questions? Let me know in the chat. I'm happy to hang here for a few minutes and answer questions. I'm not going to answer specific questions about Mavericks Club because there's no point in answering questions about that, because I don't know if you're the right kind of client to work with, right? So let's have a conversation and figure out, first of all, whether or not we're a good fit. And if we are, then we can answer any questions on a call. Our team will walk you through that. And there's no pressure. It's not a high pressure sales call or anything like that. We just want to know where you're at, what you're trying to achieve, see if you've got the right ingredients in the business for us to actually hit a home run. We only like to work with clients that we can succeed with, right? Do I need to build a runway of funds to join Mavericks? No, I don't think so, Rory. Probably jump on a quick call, see if you're a good fit, and we can have that conversation with you. We're very flexible. We're very flexible about how we work with clients. So just have a chat with the team, and we'll be able to work something out if you're a good fit to work with us. Yeah. There you go. B, I extremely recommend to join Mavericks Club. There we go. Thank you very much, B King. B was on a call this morning with us. Still an issue of mindset here, but need to stop focusing on that and make it gratitude. Be open to what can be instead of what I am missing. It takes practice, Christopher. It takes practice every single day. I was talking to my brother about this a while ago. I was kind of explaining to him the process I've been going through over the last 10 years, 15 years now. But so this is probably about 5 years ago. I was having a conversation with him and I was explaining the process. I talk to myself all the time. Sometimes I even do it in my head. Most of the time I do it with my mouth. It's actually more powerful if you do it with your mouth, and it's more powerful. There's a whole bunch of studies around this, right? I'm not making this up. I make a lot of stuff up. This is not one of it. This is true, right? There's a whole bunch of studies around talking to yourself out loud in the third person in the present tense, right? So, for example, come on, Troy, you got this. You can do this. Third person, present tense, right? Like, you know, oh, Troy, you idiot. One of the most damaging things you can do is call yourself an idiot with your own name because your subconscious believes it. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. You're an idiot. Come on, Troy, you got this. Okay, we got this. Your subconscious is just listening like a little antenna going. Like your subconscious is like a tape recorder. Think of it. Oh, this is great. This is great. I'm going to coin this. Your subconscious is like a tape recorder. Whatever you tell it, it will record and replay over and over and over again. Oh, Max, write that down. We're going to make a video. This is gold. So if you say, I desperately need clients, your subconscious goes, okay, you desperately need clients. You desperately need clients. Here's a client in your calendar who wants to buy something from you. Let's sabotage it. Let's turn up late and be a dick and deliberately lose them because we desperately need clients. Right? That's what your subconscious does. Your subconscious is a tape recorder. It just records what you tell it and then it replays it over and over and over and over again. And that is what manifests your behavior. And your behavior is what gets you your outcomes. So if your outcomes are not good, change your behavior. The way to change your behavior is to change what you tell your subconscious. So talk out loud. First, third person, present tense. Hello, Troy. You are a genius. Yes. Now we're getting somewhere. So I was telling my brother about this and he's like, so you're brainwashing yourself. I'm like, damn straight I am. Absolutely. I'm brainwashing myself. Think about it. Brainwashing. Yes, I am cleaning my brain of all of the other shit that people have put there over the last 37, 38 years, back when I was telling him this story. Actually, I was probably 42 when I was telling him this story, right? I am cleaning my brain of all the dirt that other people have put there. That's right. Christopher Stratman, it's a daily practice. It's a daily practice, right? Any other questions? I do need to bounce out of here very soon. Right? Do you do any time of time blocking that helps you focus? Absolutely, Cody. My favorite form of time blocking is the double Pomodoro. 50-minute sprint, have 10 minutes off. 50-minute sprint, have 10 minutes off. If it's not in the calendar, it doesn't get done. And by the way, I have goof off time in my calendar, right? This afternoon, after 2 o'clock, I'm goofing off. I'm in the studio. I'm playing. I'm doing whatever I want. There we go. Love it, Artie. 25-5, 25-10, 25-15. Love it. That is fantastic. That's an hour and 40 minutes right there. 25-5, 25's 55's 10, an hour 5, 25's 35. It's an hour 50 right there. 25, 5 minutes off. 25, 10 minutes off. 25, 15 minutes off. And schedule goof off time in your calendar, right? Love it. Goof off time, by the way, is called incubation. It's a whole other conversation. I've done a talk on this recently. I think there's a post on the blog about it anyway. Simon says, I've tried a few business coaching programs, known ones in our industry, I bet you have, and moved the needle in my business a bit, but still feel like I'm spinning my wheels. Is it me? Have I procrastinated too much, or were those programs too cookie cutter and just not right for me? Well, I don't know, because I don't know what they are and I haven't been through them. I can't work it out, and it's made me hesitant to look for another one. I do find Agency Mavericks materials, webinars, podcasts very appealing. Simon, just jump on, have a chat with our team. Dude, it's not a sales call. It's not like a high pressure sale. We just want to know, are you a good fit? Can we actually help you? And if we can, we'll just tell you what that looks like. And it's totally fine, man. There's no like, we're fine either way. Okay. It's not, no one's going to go hungry if you don't join. Okay. But I would suggest that you jump in the calendar and just have a chat with our team and have a conversation about it. Right. All right. Hey, I need to bounce because I've got another call in about 15 minutes and I just want to goof off for 15 minutes and clear my head. This has been super fun. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being a great audience. Please let us know what you need next. Send an email to support@agencymavericks.com. Jump in the calendar, agencymavericks.com/ wrong button again. I'm an idiot. agencymavericks.com/start. agencymavericks.com/start is where you go to book in a call to see if we can help you. And if we can, I look forward to working with you in Mavericks Club. If we can't, then I look forward to hanging out with you again on webinars and in the Digital Mavericks Facebook group and on the podcast and doing this again sometime real soon. Hey, thanks all again for being here. I love you all. Take care. Have a great day. I'll see you again soon. Have a great week. I'm Troy Dean. Bye for now.